Namaste. Today, this is in response to two questions. The first one is, are Sanskrit prayers we utter every day and Reiki have different vibrations? And the second question is, how to let go of things which are beyond our control? So, some reference to earlier informations, and basically it is what I think, because I've been chanting mantras from very early in childhood, and I came into Reiki in 1997. So I have personal experience in feeling these vibrations, and I think everything in this universe, there's a different vibration. We have five elements: the earth, water, air, fire, and ether. They're not having same vibrations. So everything in this universe has got a different vibration. So though it is written Sanskrit prayers, I am taking for granted that chanting mantras is also coming under that. So when you chant mantras, when you finish that, I always feel there is a feel good factor. When I chant mantras, yeah, majority of the mantras are I was drawn, the mantra came to me and I'm chanting it. But there are some mantras like, when you have bad effects of some planet. So that is to appease that planet. So then there's a specific purpose for which I'm chanting. But others, I'm drawn to it. I have the instruction just to do that. Just do. Like Krishna says, just keep on doing without expecting the results. So both types are there. So what happens when you chant mantras? When you chant mantras, your mind releases positive energy. This will decrease the negative thoughts or stress. So it's a very ancient practice that calms your mind and soul. And for everything, we want scientific studies, isn't it? So, scientific studies have found that chanting mantras like just Om for 10 minutes can decrease your anxiety and depressive symptoms in the human body. And neuroscientists from the University of California found that even 10 minutes of mantra chanting blocks the release of stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. So, this soothing effect can last up to 48 hours after each mantra session. While every mantra is considered a transcendental vibration, the Gayatri mantra is primarily known for raising your vibrations. And if children are made to memorize these mantras, there's great, purpose in that. Memorizing Vedic mantras increases the size of the brain regions associated with cognitive function, including short and long term memory. So, this finding corroborates the beliefs of the Indian tradition, which holds that memorizing and reciting mantras enhance memory and thinking, which are very necessary for our day to day living in today's times on any time. Okay. So during mantra chanting, we have a regulated breathing. So this helps in calming the mind and our nervous system. So some studies have even shown that chanting mantra can help lower blood pressure and increase the overall well-being and health. Then there are many mantras designed to affect specific chakras or energy points throughout the body. So we can find mantras for so many different purposes. So so these are the effects of mantras. But when I came into Reiki, it balances your chakras. It balances every single aspect in your life. And I know so many other healing techniques also, but the uniqueness of Reiki lies in the fact it heals you, it protects you, and it ensures your growth. So that's why I consider Reiki a very essence or the very basic thing that everybody should be doing. Just like you take bath every day, you have to eat every day. Okay, so doing Reiki for me is like that. It balances you, and as I told you, it heals, protects, and ensures your growth. What else is needed for a successful human existence? So Reiki should be there. Then Reiki is not replaceable. You can keep on adding, chanting mantras, doing exercise, whatever, so many other things. We can't have only one thing, we can't keep on eating cake every day. We need some rice, we need some achar, you need some curry. So, like that, we need to do different things. So, chanting mantra and doing Reiki, the two different things, I think both are needed in your life. That's according to my experience. I do both, and I think they can't be replaced by one another. Okay. So now the questions number two: how to let go things which are beyond your control. Let us take two examples. Your maid comes and she's crying. She's telling, "My child has been reprimanded in the school by the teacher, and he is told don't come to the school for 1 week." Will you feel bad? Of course, you feel bad. But do you get attached to that? And you think, oh, I can't go beyond, it is beyond my control to leave this. Does it happen? No, you give her some advice. Maybe if you know the school teacher, you make a phone call and tell that, oh, this boy is good, and by chance it happened, just please excuse him. Then it is over. Same thing happens to your child. Okay? He or she did some mischief and he has been reprimanded and told for 1 week, don't come to the class. Now, this thing, you find it very difficult to let go from your mind, isn't it? Even though you may do the same things, you may call up the teacher and do everything, but for at least a week minimum, you won't get good sleep because this is also beyond your control. The child did something in the school, the maid's child or your child, and the reaction happened there. The response from the teacher happened there. But in one, you find it very difficult to let go. Other one, it's okay. So, what is behind this? Your attachment. Okay, so same thing. Floods happen, so many people die, and but if your very close relatives or very near and dear ones, it happens, flood happened and they got washed off, then you can't let go of that feeling. But flooding is happening, so many people are dying every day, every moment. You can let go of that, isn't it? No problem. So basically, it is the attachment. And I mean, if you consider what is happening around, for me, it has always been this one, no? God give me the courage to change things that I can, accept the things which I cannot change, and wisdom to see the difference. So in my life, this has helped me to let go of things. When I know that, okay, this is not in my control, what am I gaining by holding on to that? If I can do something, definitely I will go ahead and do that. But this wisdom, the Vivek Buddhi, that is difficult to gain without practice and without no spiritual practices. So we should be able to know the difference. Which is it? Okay, even in your child's case, okay, he or she has been held in school. Basically, it is her or his doing, and by your worrying, it is not going to help. I'm not saying that you should not do anything that needs to be done, and there it ends. So you should be able to detach that much, to see the child as a different person. He or she has come to you for bringing them up for a certain period of time. That time you do your duty, keeping in mind doing whatever your duty does not ensure that the child is going to turn out to be the way you expected. If you're lucky, it will happen. Many times it doesn't happen. So, keeping that in mind, do the best of your duty. I hope it helps. So, 2 points. One thing is to practice detachment, and second thing is, have the courage to change things you can, accept the things you cannot change, and develop the wisdom or vivek buddhi to see the difference, to decide properly where is it that you can do something and where is it that you have to just accept. Okay, that helps. Bye.